My comeback and this video were made possible by RSH E-Sport Company. You can read more about it in the description below.
What's up guys, it's me Janne here, back again for another video, and in today's video we will be doing the second installment of the Janne versus Real Drivers video series. And in today's video I will be driving the Komarov stage. It was used in its form in RBR in the early 90s Baron Tech rallies, and in today's episode I will be tackling the time of Wilfried Wiedner from 1991. He drove a Volkswagen Golf Mark II and he recorded a time 4:27 on the stage. I think he's a good driver for us to compare to, as with quick research it turned out that he's the 1985 Austrian rally champion. And just like before, there's maximum of 10 tries for me to do, so it doesn't go into a proper hot lap fest, and I'll try to beat the time of 4:27 set by Wilfried Wiedner. And without further ado, let's hop on to the start line with the Golf Mark II and see how we can manage. Alright, here we are at Komarov with the Volkswagen Golf Mark II. And the time to beat was 4:27 if I remember properly. Wilfried Wiedner was the lad that we're gonna try to beat, or whose time we're going to beat. I'm not gonna go after, and what I presume today is quite an old man already. And yeah, running the default setup here, so bottoming is to be expected. I hope you enjoy those bottoming sounds that there are. There's gonna be plenty of those on this video. But yeah, to everyone's surprise, I'll reveal that I'm not that good at tech. I just know, well, nothing. So when I looked at the summary video to see the conditions, I've got no idea if it was even the same rally. Well, yeah, it was Baron Rally 1991 where I looked it from, but that's about it. But it looked dry on those stages, on every single one of those stages, and the sky looked clear, so I don't think it's too likely that it should have just surprisingly rained like hell. So we're taking the dry route this time around, and this is the first time that I'm driving this stage in a front-wheel drive car as well, because I've driven this in ihan tavallinen rallisarja now, and then I did one small rally with the RGT Porsche. No clue of this braking spot. Oh, that was quite conservative. Yeah, I did one run through with the Porsche 911 RGT and a few runs with the Escort. So this is the first time I'm running the stage with a front-wheel drive car, and quite nice here as well. And I'm running sort of updated model. No clue of this corner. Shit. And sort of updated model that Nazarus one shared in RBRZone. So Ronnie said that this is the better model already. That it's not behaving so weird. I don't know what is it about, but Ronnie tried and showed that with this new model the car just behaves somehow differently, so it's a bit more pleasurable to drive this car now without having to fear that you're going underground, like unwillingly. I can link the download for the model that Nazarus one uploaded to RBRZone to the description, so you guys can try it out as well, because it's quite a nice car now that it stays on top of the ground. Cautious through there. I think my escort time was like 4 sharp or 4:02 something. And we set the time of 4:08.59. So this is, well, I can quite confidently claim myself as the winner here. My time is 4:08.59 compared to the time of Wilfried Wiedner. It was 4:27. So good job, Janne. Alright, that was quite an easy one. I think that the surface was a bit more favorable for me, I guess, than it was for Mr. Wiedner. So as a result of that, I happened to look at EWRC results, and we saw, or I saw, you didn't, it's forbidden from you to watch that, definitely. I don't know. I saw that Patrick Snijers was P1 on this stage back in 1991, and his time was 4:07. So let's see if we can make a Belgian finish second once again. So now another try of the stage with the Golf, but now we are targeting the time of 4:07 instead of 4:27. Let's see if we can make Patrick Snijers be second. Alright, here we are for try number 3, because I messed up the recording of the previous run, and well, it looked like this. So it wasn't worth much of spectating, but the time to beat is 4:07 by Patrick Snijers, and he drove a 4-wheel drive Ford Sierra in 1991. That's what we're hunting after here. And I like this stage a lot, because there's that sort of dynamic grip in a way. I mean, there's that dirt kicked up on the road, and obviously it's still the same for each run. So in a way it's still not like real rally, but it's still a step towards realism, in my opinion. Instead of having the perfect grip on every corner, I like it here that it sort of keeps you on your toes, and you have to think a bit how you drive. Because yeah, normally you can just go la la la, it doesn't matter. Not really, but I thought that it would be fun to say. Oh, my line is horrible through there. Let's see if I can nail this corner for once. I felt like I kinda nailed the line, but it bounced through there. And that was not fun, nor ideal. And yeah, it's a lot less scary to drive this stage with the front wheel drive car, because you can go a lot more bravely to the throttle than with the rear wheel drive car, because if you wheel spin with the front wheel drive car, it just understeers a bit. But on real wheel drive car you can spin out quite easily even, in my opinion, so it's a bit of a different world there. But I'm not saying that this is easier like as a whole, but to me at least the slippy sections are less scary with this car than it is with the Mark II Escort, for example. I'm on a mission to beat Patrick Snyers here, so I can make a Belgian finish second again. But do know that I do not hate Belgians or anything, it's just a bit of a running joke on my server, on our community, that Belgians always finish second. Oh. And Belgium loses again. Yeah, that was quite a good run. I can be happy with that. Yeah, I definitely can mark myself 1 point from this round of Janne versus real drivers. Most definitely. And yeah, don't know where or what we're going to drive next on the next episode of this series. And there we have it. You guys are lucky that I don't have a time traveling machine, and I can't be a privileged lad in 90s rallying in Czech Republic, because I would be a rallying goat then, like greatest of all time, not an actual goat. Because obviously simulators go hand in hand with real life, and times are 100% comparable. So next time anyone wants to offer their car for Patrick Snyers for a rally, just call me instead. I'm faster. But yeah, it's important to note again that obviously I don't have a fear of death. Oh, well, I do have, but not while driving this. So I've got that advantage. And I've been quite familiar with the stage recently, so I know it quite well compared to, well, I don't know what it was like in Czech Republic back in the early 90s, if there was like a week or 2 week long practice session for all the stages and all that. At least in Finland, it was still, even in the WRC, it was still somewhat of a long recce period where they practiced for like 2 weeks for the rally. So I don't know about that, but yeah, obviously I didn't need to fear for injuries or financial losses for losing the car or anything, so I can drive quite freely, and I'm not what's the fucking word? Well, I'm not too tired from running the whole event, because it was like the 32nd or something stage in the rally, so that's quite a lot already. And instead I was driving it fresh. I had woken up like 2 hours ago, and I'm like all fresh, all good, everything, and all that. So yeah, but here are the results. And as we can see, I am literally the best driver ever, hands down. When you see me on the streets, you can come and ask for an autograph and all that. I won't take offense. But yeah, that is second round of Janne versus real drivers done. And in today's video, I can definitely mark myself a point for this one, and it's tied at 1. And last time I received some feedback that it would be better to sort of take the highlights of each run instead of showcasing full runs. But here, as it was only 2 runs, I thought that it would be better to show the full runs. as it's still not going to be like a feature film length video. But obviously when there's a next time when I need to do like 10 runs, then I'll do obviously the highlights version of the runs. But yeah, this was like that this time around. And thanks for the feedback last time on this video series. And if you still got some feedback on this video series, let me know in the comments below. It is very, very much appreciated. I want to do as good of a video series out of this as I possibly can. But that is all for now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. I'll see you, I don't know when, sometimes. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah.